First dates can be nerve-wracking, but they don't have to be. Let's dive into the ultimate guide to ensure your first date is a memorable one. We're going to cover everything from the first hello to that crucial moment when you say goodbye, or should I say, see you later? Get ready to ditch the nerves and embrace the excitement of putting your best foot forward. Guys, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is leaving a date without a clear plan for the future. It's crucial to set the stage for what comes next. This not only shows your interest, but also your ability to take initiative. If you had a good time, let her know. Communication is key in any relationship, and expressing your enjoyment can make a world of difference. It reassures her that you genuinely appreciated the time spent together. Don't assume she can read your mind. Misunderstandings often arise from unspoken thoughts. Clear communication can prevent any confusion and set a positive tone for future interactions. Before the date ends, tell her you had a great time and suggest something concrete. This could be anything from a casual coffee date to a fun activity you both enjoy. The key is to be specific and genuine. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture, just something simple like, "I'd love to take you to that new jazz bar next week." This shows that you've thought about future plans and are excited to spend more time together. By ending the date with a clear next step, you show confidence and give her something to look forward to. Confidence is attractive, and having a plan demonstrates that you are serious about getting to know her better. Remember, a successful first date is just the beginning of something potentially amazing. It's the foundation upon which you can build a meaningful relationship. So take the time to plan and communicate effectively. Think about what you both enjoyed during the date. Was it the conversation, the activity, or just the company? Use that as a guide for planning your next outing. Tailoring your plans to her interests shows that you were attentive and considerate. For instance, if she mentioned she loves books, suggest visiting a local bookstore or a literary event. If she enjoys movies, plan a movie night with a film you both might like. The idea is to create opportunities for shared experiences. Also, be open to her suggestions. Ask her what she would like to do next time. This not only shows that you value her opinion, but also helps in planning something you both will enjoy. Activities like cooking classes, wine tastings, or visiting an art gallery can be great options for a second date. They provide a relaxed environment where you can continue to get to know each other while having fun. Reflecting on your first date can also be a great conversation starter for your next meeting. Talk about what you enjoyed and what made the date special. This can help in building a deeper connection. Ultimately, the goal is to create a sense of continuity and excitement. By ending your date with a plan, you leave her with positive feelings and anticipation for what's to come. This can significantly increase the chances of a second date and beyond. So next time you're on a date, remember to end with a plan. It's a small step that can lead to something truly wonderful. Happy dating. Gentlemen, women communicate in ways you might not even realize. Pay attention to her body language. Is she leaning in, engaged in the conversation, or is she closed off, looking away? Mirroring her body language subtly can create a sense of connection. If she's leaning forward, you lean forward. If she's relaxed and open, you do the same. But remember, it's not about mimicking her every move. It's about creating a comfortable, in-sync vibe. By being aware of her non-verbal cues, you can adjust your approach and ensure she feels heard and understood. Look, I get it. You want to impress her. But trying to be someone you're not is a recipe for disaster. Women can spot a fake a mile away. Authenticity is magnetic. Be genuine, be interested in her, and let your true personality shine through. Share your passions, your humor, and even your vulnerabilities. Remember, you're not trying to win her over. You're trying to connect with her on a genuine level. Be the best version of yourself, and she'll appreciate you for it. Chapter 4. Humor, your first date wingman. A little humor goes a long way on a first date. It's one of the best tools you have to make a great first impression. When you can make someone laugh, it shows that you are confident, relaxed, and fun to be around. Humor lightens the mood, breaks the ice, and helps you both relax. It can turn an awkward silence into a shared moment of joy. When you both laugh together, it creates a bond and makes the date feel more natural and enjoyable. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a stand-up comedian, but don't be afraid to crack a few jokes or share funny anecdotes. Think about some lighthearted stories or amusing experiences you've had. These can be great conversation starters and can help you both feel more at ease. Self-deprecating humor can be particularly effective. It shows that you don't take yourself too seriously and that you can laugh at yourself. This type of humor can make you seem more approachable and down to earth. It shows you don't take yourself too seriously and can laugh at yourself. This can be very endearing and can help your date feel more comfortable around you. Just make sure not to overdo it or put yourself down too much. Just keep it lighthearted and appropriate. Avoid controversial or offensive jokes, as these can backfire and create an uncomfortable atmosphere. Stick to topics that are safe and likely to make both of you smile. Remember, a shared laugh can create a powerful connection and make the date much more enjoyable for both of you. Laughter is a universal language that can bridge gaps and bring people closer together. So, don't be afraid to let your sense of humor shine on your first date. It could be the key to a memorable and successful evening. Chapter 5. Keep it positive, fellas. First dates are about making a great first impression. Keep the conversation positive and upbeat. Avoid controversial topics like politics or exes. Instead, focus on getting to know each other, sharing interests, and finding common ground. Talk about your passions, your dreams, or even just something funny you saw that day. Positivity is contagious and creates a much more enjoyable atmosphere for both of you. Remember, the goal is to leave her feeling good and wanting more. Chapter 6. Listen up. This one's crucial. Being a good listener is a superpower on a first date. When she's talking, really listen. Make eye contact, nod, and ask follow-up questions. Show genuine interest in what she has to say. Remember her name, the details she shares, and use them in the conversation. It shows you're present, engaged, and value what she brings to the table. Women find attentive men incredibly attractive, so ditch the distractions and really focus on listening. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Chapter 7. Icebreakers. Your secret weapon against awkward silences. Let's face it, awkward silences happen, but you can be prepared. Have a few icebreaker questions up your sleeve. Instead of the typical, "What do you do?" ask her about her passions, her dream travel destinations, or the last book she read that really moved her. These questions spark interesting conversations and help you get to know the real her. Remember, the goal is to find those sparks of connection and keep the conversation flowing. Gentlemen, being on time is non-negotiable. It shows respect for her time and sets a positive tone for the date. Plan ahead, factor in traffic, and aim to arrive a few minutes early. If something unexpected comes up, communicate it. A simple text letting her know you're running a few minutes behind goes a long way. Remember, punctuality is a sign of a true gentleman and demonstrates that you value her time. First impressions matter, and how you dress plays a big role. Put in the effort to look your best. Choose an outfit that's appropriate for the occasion and makes you feel confident. Make sure your clothes are clean, ironed, and well-fitting. A little cologne can go a long way, but don't overdo it. Remember, it's about presenting the best version of yourself, so choose an outfit that reflects your personal style and makes you feel good. Choosing the right location can make or break a first date. Consider her interests and your budget. A coffee shop or a casual restaurant are great options for a first date. They provide a relaxed atmosphere for conversation and allow you to get to know each other without feeling pressured. Avoid loud or crowded places where it's difficult to hear each other. Remember, the focus should be on connecting with her, so choose a location that facilitates conversation and creates a comfortable vibe. I remember one time I took a woman out for coffee, and we ended up talking for hours. It was one of those rare moments where time seemed to stand still. We were so engrossed in the conversation that we lost track of time. We talked about everything under the sun, from our childhood memories to our dreams for the future. It turned out we both shared a passion for vintage books and obscure documentaries. We exchanged recommendations and even planned to watch a documentary together the following weekend. That first date led to countless adventures. We explored new cities, tried out different cuisines, and even took spontaneous road trips, and a truly special connection. It was amazing how a simple coffee date turned into something so meaningful. Remember, dating should be fun. Embrace the journey, learn from each experience, and don't be afraid to be yourself, and enjoy the process of getting to know someone new. Each date is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and what you want in a partner. What's your best first date tip? Is it to choose a cozy coffee shop or perhaps to go for a walk in the park? Share it in the comments and let's help each other succeed in the dating game. Your advice could be the key to someone else's perfect date. Whether it's about breaking the ice, finding common interests, or just being present in the moment, every tip counts. Let's create a community where we can all share our experiences and grow together.